It's Slovakia versus Ukraine in Euro 2024 Match Day 2 action. Now, these are two teams that came out on opposite ends of shocking Match Day 1 results, and they'll meet here at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time on Friday. Now, Ukraine, while not huge favorites, were favored against the unfancied Romanians, and while they started strong, it was Romania who opened the scoring in the 29th minute and who added two more goals in the 53rd and 57th minutes to get a 3-0 win in that game. This despite Ukraine holding 72% of the possession and leading in shots 13-9 and 8-4 in corners. Romania did have the edge though in shots on target 5-2, scoring on 3 of those 5 shots. The XG was 1.32 to 0.55 for Romania. On the other side, Slovakia were big underdogs versus Belgium, but a 7th-minute goal from Ivan Stranc for Slovakia held up as the game's only goal. However, Romelu Lukaku did have 2 goals for Belgium, both called back from VAR. With Belgium 3rd and Slovakia 48th, this was one of the biggest upsets in FIFA rankings at the Euros, and historically speaking, Slovakia being that team to pull off the huge upset. Now, Belgium led in shots 16-10, shots on target 5-4, possession 61%. Slovakia did have an edge in corners though, 7-5. These teams last met in 2018 in the Nations League, Slovakia winning 4-1, and then Ukraine winning 1-0. Ukraine will come in decent-sized favorites though in this game. They're a plus 110 in the odds at Bet365. Slovakia being plus 270 and the draw plus 230. Slovakia have now won 3 straight games. Those score lines by 1-0. 4-0 and 4-0 scores. And they have just 1 loss in 8 and just 3 losses in 18. Only twice in their past 14 games have they not scored a goal. Now, coming into the Euros, all of those wins were against non-Euros teams. And if you look at those 3 losses, they came versus Portugal, 1-0. Portugal again, 3-2. And Austria, 2-0. So against better opponents, albeit Portugal is a much better opponent, they have been conceding goals. They did get 2 though against Portugal in 1 game. Until they shut out Belgium. Belgium likely to. They were conceding goals, though, until that Belgium game where they shut out Belgium. However, Belgium did have 2 goals pulled back. For Ukraine, they're not in quite as good as form as Slovakia here. They only have 1 win in 4 and 5 goals in those 4, and 4 of those 5 goals came in 1 big win over Moldova, 4-0. Still, for Ukraine, they only have 2 losses in 9 and 3 losses in 14, and Ukraine has scored a goal in 11 of 14 games. Ukraine games have gone over 2.5 at a 5-1 rate recently as well. Now, I took Ukraine to advance from this group, and while that doesn't look great after that first Romania loss, I still think they have a chance to do so. But if they're going to do that, they definitely likely need a win in this game, as they won't be expecting to upset Belgium. In conclusion, I can see both teams getting on the score sheet, though, in this game. And at minus 110 odds for a both teams to score bet, that looks like my best bet for